Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. I'm about to sit down and have lunch. I just stopped at this place across the street called All American Hot Dog and picked up a steak and a sack. I'm over here at this little park now, and in a second here I'll put y'all up in my holder. I've been to this park before. I've done a leave behind art rock and whatnot. If you look just between them trees, red roof over there, that would be the All American Hot Dog place. I used to eat there quite a bit, and my son goes there quite a bit still. But anyway, I'm not even sure if I'm in frame at the moment, so I'm going to stop this and put the camera back up in a different position, and then we'll show you what all I got. Okay? Okay. Alrighty, that's a little better. I can see me, which isn't all that appetizing, but I know when I'm in frame. So for I forget what the heck it was. Under $8. Let's see what I got here. $7.91. I got a Coke, big old bag of French fries, hot, hot and crunchy. Good French fries. Excuse me, this is a steak and a sack. Now, Philly steak sandwich is what you get when you go to, up in Philadelphia, and a lot of places copy that, and you get a steak in a long roll, and that's more than fine. Down here around Jacksonville, and I don't know about other places, but at least here in Jacksonville, you can get a steak in a sack. And a sack is a half a pita. It usually comes with the pepperoncinis. I mean, that's pretty full. That's about a, that's a good sized sandwich. And that's a good sized bag of fries for less than $8. They even add the ketchup for you. The only problem I have they only have the pepperoncini. That's not very spicy, but that's okay. We'll do a little kicking it up of our own. I don't know if y'all can hear that. There's some crunchy fries. Man, they're good. That's a good sandwich. They do hot dogs and hamburgers. I asked for a menu. They didn't have a menu. They're out of their paper menus, she said. But they're updating for 2018. So I did take a picture of the drive-thru menu. I'll try to add that in. I don't know if it'll help or not. They have hamburgers and hot dogs. Breakfast sandwich and breakfast in a pita. You get eggs, bacon, peppers, onions, sometimes potatoes. Depending on what you order. Fries cool down too quick. Then they get chewy. Ole Miss is continuing to improve. I think she kind of overdid it yesterday. She was up in Chatterbox yesterday, wanting to get up out of the bed and move to the chair. And today she just wiped out. Doctor's talking about sending her to a rehabilitation place. And she's not crazy about that. She'd rather come home. And I understand that. I'd rather have her home too. But realistically, I can't do it. My back's already bothering me. I can't lift her up and turn her, and she can't walk to the bathroom by herself. Hoping with a little bit of rehab, a little bit of therapy, she'll be able to do all that and be able to come home in a week. We'll have to see. My son and I promised her, though, we won't let her die in a place like that. Come down to it, we'll carry her home. Excuse me, that's the pepper. Mostly. She's been real concerned about dying this time around. That's why we're doing the round the clock sitting with her. We all know it's inevitable, but it ain't gonna happen tonight. It ain't gonna happen tomorrow. as far as we can tell. I mean, everything looks good. There's no telling. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee I'll make it home to post this video. These are facts of life. But if there's any way we can manage it, we'll have her home. Having been a first responder, EMT, paramedic, lifeguard, all that stuff, since I was little. I started out as a junior first aider. I don't remember how old I was when I took my first courses, but I worry about things more than some. I know enough to be dangerous about a lot of things, especially like the cancer patients and whatnot. I've dealt with quite a few cancer patients and transporting them back and forth to hospitals and whatever. But even more than that, you know, when people are out on the road, people I love are out on the road, I'm always concerned because there's always that idiot coming at you, running a red light. You can't count for. I was watching a video the other night. I'm not gonna call him out. If he's watching, he knows who he is. It scared the bejeebus out of me. He's got a young kid, young son. Super thrilled about learning how to do the escalator. And then he fell. Thankfully, he was off the escalator. Because I have seen what happens when you get caught. And that went through my mind. As soon as he did that, my heart skipped. Similar issue with a young child and a seatbelt, not using a seatbelt. But my final run. It's a vision I'll never get out of my head. Big advocate of seatbelts. Everybody. I should wear my lap belt, but even a minor accident with the way the seatbelt comes down right across my pacemaker, even a minor accident could be the last one. That's why I also have a thing about first aid kits. People spend all that money on a first aid kit and get home and find out half of it's full of Band-Aids. Oh, excuse me. You can buy a whole box of them at the dollar store. Oh, excuse me. That's a boo-boo kit. That's not a first aid kit. A lot of people are satisfied with it though, because that's what they want. They'll lose their mind if it's a big cut. They don't have training for it. Another thing that I try to push is you should have first aid training. Even just the basic courses. You should know CPR. You should know enough to be able to care for yourself if you have a bad wound, know how to put pressure on it. Or if you fall and break a leg or break your arm. God forbid one of your kids does. You know, grab a towel, wrap the break in a towel. Support it. Get them to competent medical care. Same, you know, you fall and bust your ankle. Splint it, support it, get to competent medical care. You just know how to do the first part of it for yourself or a loved one. There's more to Band-Aid. That's first aid. That was good. Unfortunately, these fries are cold. They're not really good anymore. Doggy treat. I'm gonna need a new bottle. There we go. Oh, my. Well, that's it, folks. Thanks for sitting here with me while I eat. Listen at me babble. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all happen to leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that would be fandoculous. No, put it on, not take it off, dummy. If you want to check out my Facebook, I'll have a link in the description box. Excuse me, wherever it is that y'all happen to, wherever it happens to be on your device of choice. You'll also find my snail mail address, links to similar videos that I've done. Whatever, so yeah. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call, hit them up on Facebook, let them know you're thinking about them, let them know you love them. If you haven't talked to them in a while, do it today. You may not get another chance. You seriously never know. promise tomorrow. We're not promising next second. But you know, people don't have homes to celebrate this holiday. They suffered devastating loss over the past couple of years. The hurricanes. There's been numerous hurricanes coming through. There's even devastation still from Sandy, and that was several years ago. So it's just something to keep in the back of your mind. And people lost their lives during that too, so you really never know. But until I see y'all again, I hope you all have a fantabulous day and nothing happens. So, let's launch it, y'all.